Hello, welcome to my quick overview on Total War Warhammer. I've had a few friends request that I help them with this game to start with because it doesn't make enough sense to them. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is quickly going to go through the regions and the provinces and how they work and what goes on with them, because that's the one bit that didn't make sense to me when I started, but it all kind of makes sense in the long run. What I'm going to do is just start up a new campaign, quick and easy. I think the dwarves have the easiest start to show this. So, doesn't really matter who I choose. Right, so, skip past all the cutscenes. And when it loads, you'd have thought I'd have had this ready, wouldn't you? But nope. Okay. So, the thing I'm going to go over mostly is the buildings. And what to do with them, how to pair them up, where and when you should build certain things. Or maybe not when, but in what way you should be building your bases. This is from me. I am a novice at the game, but this is just to help some other novices get into the game, get started, and not hate the game, to be fair. Because when I started this game, I played so badly for my first run-through. I chose the Undead. They're a very unique style where you can start spreading plague and death and undeath to all the nearby villages, but that's another video for another time. This is just a quick rundown of how provinces work, how you can synergize your bases, get the most out of them, and not waste ranks. Yeah. So, very shortly it'll load in. I'll also do the combats because the dwarves have such a strong starting lineup. Just rush through the first province or two so you can see how it works. Don't expect me to see any fighting on this kind of run through. This is just a very quick boom, boom, boom. Here is the bases. Here's the provinces. Here's the bonuses. Right. So this is your first town. The bit that confused me first is this. I got my town here. What are these? Very quickly, you'll figure out these are just other towns that are nearby. So they're all part of the same province. The province is called the Silver Road, and basically, I already own the capital. Capitals, in fact, I'll show you. Go to that in a minute. So let's just quickly get to the next town. The decisions I make with the fights don't make a difference at this point.
The Gruby maintain one of their slum camps beneath the pillars of Grungni.
Ready access!
I should have leveled up and all that, but again, not fussed at this point. Right, so what you'll notice with this place.
Ready?
Scouts report of a greenskin
right,
migration
so
northwards.
what we'll notice with this part, I now have two of these. So I've now got two different towns. And if you notice if someone goes up to 5, that's the capital. And only capitals can build up past 3. So here, minor settlement's going to be able to build up to tier 3. And most races, what you'll notice is their basic fighting units only go up to tier 3. So, whenever I start a game now, what I seem to do is I replace my first town's one with the second. Can't speak English, sorry. Replace the basic training units from the first town into the second one. So, because that can only go up to tier 3, it's wasted. Because I could now make this one here and get the ranged units. That goes all the way up to tier 4. Right, now to explain this properly. I've not really gone through it so far. Obviously, because these can only go up to tier 3, you can't get those past there. So as you can see, lots of stuff goes past tier 3. You get to tier 4 on quite a few things. So what you need to do is choose what's best for your settlements and civilizations. So, anywhere amongst this province, so if I zoom out, will it show us the province? So the province was here. That is one province there. Anywhere, sorry, that's one province. Anywhere in that province, the Silver Road here, you can recruit units that any of the towns produce in that section. So here, I can produce the basic units. I can't do any ranged units because I don't have the ranged units built yet. Because now, as you can see, that circle covers the whole of this area.
One rug.
So I'll carry on in a moment. Let's quickly just level them up. They'll complain otherwise. Right. Let's just recruit some units so I can do the next fights easily.
Sure enough.
Get that going. I could have built stuff in the first town, but that's not important at this point. But obviously, I now have 2 of the 3 of this whole region now, the whole province.
Summon me if you dare.
So now let's just take the third one. Again, I'm not fighting because there's no point while I'm just showing you the towns and the layouts. So I now own a whole province. So I now own all 3 of those. When you own the whole province, you get a special bonus. You actually get down here, you get commandments you can do across the whole province. So obviously it goes from giving public order and reduces corruption, tax rates, growth. Every different class and race have different bonuses really. And now that I own all of these, that one already has firing chamber done, so I don't have to worry about building that in the second town. So now I can go, do I want growth or do I want money? So I'll go for the money there. And here I'm going to go Siege Workshop so I can get the best units. And I like money, so I'll go for the money. Again, that's not important.
Send me to vengeance.
This is just showing you how it works with different sections. And now, 1 second, let's actually give it something. Right. So that's one whole region done. Province. Whatever they're called, province. Obviously, each place gets different buildings, different building trees, from different races.
Let us begin.
And
The High King acts.
I'm going to start to make my way around here. In fact, let's do it the easy way.
Aye. The runes are cast.
I'll go there, so next turn I can show you about the recruiting as well. Yeah. Fine. And what you'll notice as well while you're playing this is the surplus population from one place covers the whole region. So, the more towns you have from that region, the faster you get the surplus population. I keep calling it region. It's a province. So, that one has 30. Because I've got 30 from all 3 towns in total.
Aye.
And now, because my first town has built that, even though this is really far away from that city, I can still recruit the ranged units that that building produces. So now I can go there and that produces grudge throwers. So I can now, as long as I'm inside that section for the whole of this province, I can now build grudge bearers there. If I wanted to, I could start recruiting grudge bearers. And what you'll also notice, this is another major thing in general, is different towns actually get different resources as well. So for example, this one gets gemstones, which means if I go here, okay, I'll cancel building that for a moment. I can build a gem mine shaft, which is unique to that and gives me a resource. And resources, I think, are quite valuable. I've not had much of an encounter with them, but it helps with trade, gives you more value from trade routes. So, if you get a chance to build something which requires a resource, or gives you resources, sorry, nothing requires resources to my knowledge, do it. Because they're the only ones that can build that. Anyway, that's just a quick overview of how this all works. And yeah,
Very well.
let me just quickly take one more province or section to show you. Okay, occupy. And now, what you'll notice, I don't have the capital on that one, so I'll have to kind of make my way up the 3 sections until I take the capital. Again, at any point, you can actually demolish buildings and then build more there. Right, that's just a quick rundown of how this all works. Hopefully that's helped some people out there. And yeah, if you have any questions, find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/cannonfod, and I'll happily answer your questions on it. I'll hopefully be streaming some more Total War Warhammer at some point. Yeah, stop by, say hi. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Thank you. Goodbye.